thought it was a lot of fun. Things like blew up and
They're kids.
disbelief was suspended.
All I have to say is, it's great. Loved it. And sometimes though I felt like the action scenes would get to like 90%. I'm like, that's awesome. And then they do that extra 10%.
Yeah.
There's this chick, and she gets beat the crap out of. You're like, yeah. But then like, you know, she dies, and then she doesn't die, and then she dies, and then she doesn't die. I'm like, come on, just die.
It's like they made him hard again, and he's so hard, he's like inappropriate a lot of times. Like when he just beats the face of the girl and rips out her hair. Because it was like all the kung fu, she used his moves against him, and he's just so, God, it was so great. He just tackles her, pounds her. The Harrier thing was way too much.
Yeah.
And I know.
I had flashbacks.
No, it was actually. What bothered me about it is like you could even get away with the big SUV in the elevator shaft. As crazy as that was, it at least obeyed the laws of physics. But when a Harrier jet is whipping you around at 90 miles an hour and you're perched like Spider-Man, and then you fall 50 feet into broken, tumbling concrete, it's just too much.
That would be fine if you were Spider-Man.
If you were Spider-Man.
But you are.
And I agree that it was fun and really cool. It was like a superhero movie. And the rest of it, at least clung by its fingernails to plausibility. And then he just kind of went, yeah, it was neat. Well, it did what the first one did. I mean, it was crazy fun, but they really at least obeyed some of the rules.
It's got some of the wittiest dialogue I think I've seen. Like, I was just like, I can't think of a better line.
Just laugh all the way through. The action sequences were fantastic.
Some of it was.
It was even
Well,
more.
it was brutal.
Yeah.
It really brought back that hard edge.
Everybody said that the techno stuff didn't work. I thought it was great.
No, it was perfect. Good. It was
They
a
did a
perfect
good-
device to bring any type of calamity.
Yeah, well, they did a good job of personifying it. Like you were afraid of the computer stuff, which I didn't think was going to be the case. It was really cool.
I actually started getting chills because I'm like, actually, that really could happen. And actually, I'm really freaked out about this. And crap, I'm really glad we actually have John McClane. I found myself doing this. Wait.
God bless you, John. Kevin Smith was really good. Everybody said he detracted from it. He was great in it.
Yeah,
He brought in the younger audience.
So you didn't like it, or you did? Yeah.
I thought it was very good.
Actually, I thought the whole cast, the ensemble worked really
Justin
well.
Long was great. Maggie Q was fantastic. She actually was a presence and was kind of like creepy, and you believe that she could fight like that.
I'm really respectful to the audience because in the trailer, like they showed you like 20% of all the crazy stuff that was going to happen, and they left stuff for you to see, and I was like,
They left a lot. Yeah. In fact, I would say that they didn't show you the most highlighted action.
Yeah, they just kept showing the helicopter, and you're just like,
Right, which is like the first 5 minutes.
Right.
It's the inciting incident.
And he did what McClane is always good at, which is everybody's kind of freaking out and panicking.
Yeah.
And he doesn't understand all the detail, he doesn't need to, but he looks at the tactile, physical things that are there and figures it out. So he climbs on the top of his car, looks around all directions, realizes something big is going down because all the traffic's screwed up, and then goes on foot. While everybody's still trying to get their cell phones to work and all that stuff. It's exactly what he does to the first one. And big spoiler coming up, big spoiler if you haven't seen it. But I was so amazed with how he got the bad guy in the end. It's one of the best bad guy kills I've ever seen. Because he's getting all cocky and he just goes like that. And my first thought was, you idiot, he'll shoot right through his own shoulder. Like it's not gonna do anything. And then I went, oh no, they're actually gonna do that. It was brilliant.
There's already a hole there.
Yeah, I know, exactly. Just went through his what are you
If you got the title, you might as well use it.
Yeah.
Like the character, it totally fits with something
Oh,
he
it was
would do.
brilliant. Just shooting through his own flesh just to kill someone else. It was like literally and metaphorically exactly what he does.
Precisely.
Yeah. And what was his name? Les Wiseman? Really good at directing the action. Not so much to get like plot points and dialogue out. It really drug at some of the hacker stuff. But no, the action was amazing. Some of the stuff he did with the camera was cool.
this is 3, but better.
Yeah, no, yeah. They should just cut out the end of Die Hard 3. No, seriously, the first half of Die Hard 3 is great.
Put it on the guillotine table together. Just go from there.
Yeah, just make like an hour-long short film, and as they're just running, he's like, so what do you think? And there's a big explosion. And you don't know if they lived, and then you watch the fourth one and go, oh, he's alive.
The hero who's forced into it
Yes.
theme from the first one, but leaves out in the second and third one.
Yeah.
To a large degree. And
The
they
third
brought
one
it
he
back.
kind of like, or
They
the
brought
second
it
one
back
he's
as
got
like a central moral that he passes on to the next guy.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really good.
Yeah, everybody talked about how they cut the language out because I love the language in the first one, but I realized, unlike a lot of guys in our culture, they get like saltier, kind of grosser as they get older. John McClane has an ethos, so he wouldn't do that. So like the lack of just like screaming the N word over and over again, which is so funny and great in the first one because he's this young punk. It made sense that he wouldn't do that. Like it felt right. So like I didn't miss all of the foul language and stuff. And there's just as many kills. They just it's not as gory. But people get killed a lot more by impacts and falling and things like that. It's not like direct knife. There's not blood hitting the wall. Yeah. Well, they twisted each of the action scenes a notch. Like they could have just ended it like Ramser and the Harrier jet. He could have just bashed into it and it could have spun off and exploded.
An extra 10% of it.
Yeah, no, exactly. You're absolutely right.
A little bit too far.
Yeah, he's like, oh, that's really cool. I'm gonna do this.
It's funny, but it's actually more real, I think. When they took like all the blood just and everybody explodes, everyone's got 10, 15 gallons of blood in their chest cavity.
Yeah.
Under high pressure. So just
Well, their adrenaline high. That's what happens when you get killed, right?
They're a little weird.
Just when all considered, I mean, the PG-13 rating didn't damage it at all.
I kind of went, oh no, he might die in this one.
I know.
I was thinking that.
Really considered it was
Yeah.
Thinking that. I'm like, they're gonna end this series and he's gonna die.
just to have that thought and not be like completely with the plot and know exactly what's going to happen in just the next step was it.
Well, you care about him. He's like hip and cool and funny in 2 and 3, but this one you care about him and you care about him so much. Like in the first one, you're like, just let him win. Like somebody help the man. And this one is like kind of a different reaction to it, but it's the same. You have the same empathy and it's just as strong. You know?
It's got an amazing logo or slogan. Live free or die hard, and I felt like I lived free and died hard.
It wasn't for free. It was about $13. Yeah,
Back.
the best sequel of this year. I think it's probably the best summer movie I've seen.
Oh yeah, it's by far the best summer movie
Yeah.
put out so far. That's our review of this film. Go see it. We will beat you to death in your own home.